Hello, it's me, Crazy Rebecca Dances with Pitbulls. How y'all doing? Today we're going to make this journal. You're going to see me mostly make it. You want just a quick peek? Okay, there. Yeah. So it's going to be me on a, what do you call that? Oh, my brain. Voice over with speedy up, whatever. A really fast speedy up and then just a slow speedy up. And we're going to make this and then we're going to come back and we're going to do a flip through. So buckle up, Buttercup. I started this journey by making more of the Gothic jelly prints. I got a stencil that I really liked at Hobby Lobby, and I've ordered some new ones just in case anybody was wondering. So that was done on my phone with the time lapse. So now I'm just going into a slightly speeded up version of gutting the book in the rabbit in the moon. Oh gosh, this is so much harder than it looks when you see people do it. This voiceover thing. Oh, the voiceover thing. So it went smoothly. I didn't mess it up. Had to pull the tape off though. The tape that should last forever. So I got my paints. I chose some heavy body ones, a metallic, and just whatever. I like the heavy body ones. They have a shine to them. And it's just me. And this is blue because I was too lazy to look for the black. There, I said it. I do love that blue, but like, what's it got to do with Gothic? But anyway, it turned out good in the end. The secret is the layering. And you just gotta keep going till you're gonna mess it up. You're gonna mess it up, just face it. But don't give up. Just keep going. The one part, the reddish part of the book, it just soaked the paint up so bad. My poor drop paper. It was looking really good by the time I got done with this project. It's butt ugly. But that's okay. Nothing a little metallic paint won't fix. Oh, so what a day. What a day. I think this took me all together. Took me all of Tuesday and part of Wednesday. Probably, well, I could have done it more better, more faster if I hadn't had company. Which you'll see I had lost. Oops. Yeah, I was waiting for that and then I missed it. Like this big old glob of paint came out there. I lost a lot of footage because my friend came over and I forgot to stop the camera and it recorded for over 2 hours. And big files like that, you can't get them off your phone. They won't show up when you plug it into the computer. And it was saying, your iPhone is out of storage. I'm like, how can it be out of storage? I just deleted all the videos before I started. Well, guess what? Then I saw the 2-hour video. Well, I tried to clip it, and that didn't work. And I tried deleting it, and that didn't work. And then finally this morning, I deleted it again, and it finally went away. It's like, really? Okay, add some red back in. You can see it's shiny. It dries like that too. I don't know why I grabbed that other. I think I was using it on that other acrylic, the flat one. I didn't use it on the cover. I used it somewhere else. Now, we have to fix the edges of the jelly prints because that book was big. I thought, oh, well, I'll just trim the white off. No, the book, she was big. So I needed the whole width of the paper, the whole length of the paper. There's that other paint. I used it to fix the edges. And I grunged them up too. I don't know if that's on here where I took the black paint and grunged them up, but this was fun, but it did not help my drop cloth. But that's what a drop cloth is for, right? Just to catch whatever. So this is a just just bear with me, okay? There's that. Did you see it? The stencil. Actually, it was the reverse of the stencil. There's the piece that got it all started. The accidental Gothic paper. Don't worry, I toned that blue down. Let's try and get the white spots. I know that's not traditionally Gothic looking, but I liked it, so I wanted it. I was going to do a poll on whether to put the white papers in. I tea-dyed them so they're not white, but... Okay, now I am gluing one Gothic napkin to the back of some cardstock that has been jelly printed on. I think I have 2 more packs of these. I got them on clearance at Walmart a couple years ago when my boss and I were there. Love the ravens, love the spiders. It's got H's on it. What's not to love about the H's? Come on. I think I'm going to do another one. Yep. Thank you, Kay Borland, for this beautiful napkin. Oh, don't worry about the wrinkles. They add je ne sais quoi. Why don't you use the worst pair of scissors you own to try to cut a thin napkin? Yeah. I was just standing there at my table, just crafting away. Oh, I would stop now and then and play some video games and eat. Spent the morning cooking. I made shawarma from the Struggle Meals episode of Street Food. And I made, oh my gosh, this Chinese food. It was so good. I thought I had General Tso's sauce, but I only had teriyaki sauce. Oh yeah, it was good. Okay, I must explain. I put that napkin down and it just melted into the background. The white. I don't know. I wasn't thinking. Anyway, it looks totally different now, doesn't it? You saw what it looked like. But I started with that. Also from Kay Borland. And I was so... I mean, okay. It looks fine, right? In a little bit, I don't know if I even have the footage. It looks terrible. And then I put another piece with the backing still on it, on top of it, and it still looked terrible. So I just covered it up, because what can you do? I outlined it with some white and it still looks stupid, and it's like I did some other stuff, and so I'm measuring to make the pockets, and this is pretty close to where my friend came in. I'll know when it gets there, but yeah, I did some cool stuff, and I had to delete it. I've looked at other cameras. I don't have $500 for a camera. I don't know if I would spend $500 on a camera even if I had it. I just don't know. So yeah, this is when my friend came in, right after this. I was measuring. Okay, that's how it ended up. You missed all the good stuff of me decorating and, yeah, putting the signatures together. Now I'm just beading the spine. With red, black, and brown. And it went so smooth, believe it or not, because you know how sometimes, speaking of struggles, the beaded spine is sometimes a struggle. And only out of this whole pile, some of the beads had, like, there was no hole. They were flawed, but only one bead did not fit. I couldn't believe it. Only one bead did not fit over my needle. It's like some kind of miracle. Yep, make sure it's tight. And that's one signature sewed in. Of course, I had to stop, go get something to eat. I have to keep my strength up. Okay, second signature. I love that page. Look at that page. Here I'm showing you how I poked with my pokey thing. You didn't get to see me glue that fantastic background on the book. Okay, gotta tape those down. I sewed lace. I used that diamond trim from Jane. I had it around that napkin on the front, and it just didn't look right. So I just, whatever. I may still add sequins or something. I wish I'd done my nails too, but oh well. They are what they are. It is still gardening season. Add some paint, add a little dirt, and you get Rebecca's fingernails. My cousin gave me those beads. I think they're some kind of gemstone. Is it good? Nope. Take one off. I tell you, I was getting a little nervous because things were going too well. It's like you're waiting for, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And right here I had a little mess up, so I felt better. I felt better because, like, okay, this is more like it. This right here is more like it. I did get one of those napkins on the inside. It looks pretty good. And I found, I don't know what they were. I think my boss had them for when they used to do conferences, the packets that they'd hand out for the sessions. There were these cardboard things. I found them in the basement. I was like, yeah, I can use those. We'll do a walkthrough, flip through, walk through, listen to me. After all this beady goodness. I haven't done a beaded spine in a while. So, I'm pulling stuff from my space journal. And y'all have been so generous. And I can't wait. It's going to be space/aliens. The gray. I almost did a hidden spine too, but it's like, no, you haven't done a beaded spine in a while. Just do it. So this page was made with a mask. It's not really a stencil, it's a mask. It's ancient. It's probably 10 years old. But I'm kind of excited about my new stencils. Like, I gotta quit buying stuff, though. I gotta quit buying stuff. I'm done. Use what you have. Rebecca, you don't need anything else. Look how pretty that is. Look at that. It's tea-dyed. Oh, my friend. Okay, I was tea dyeing, right? And I put a bunch of like gallon-sized tea bags in the coffee maker, and I ran water through it, And then I was tea dyeing. My friend comes in. She don't ask nothing. She just gets her a coffee cup and gets her. I said, that's not coffee. She said, I don't care. It's hot. I'm like, okay. I didn't tell her I was tea dyeing, but we've known each other since we were 14, so whatever. But she don't get me. She gets me, but she don't get me. I showed her how to make those fish out of the toilet paper rolls. She tried to talk me out of my mobile. I'm like, no, here is a toilet paper roll. I will show you how to make them. So I did. Then she tried to talk me out of my washi tape. But no, she didn't try to talk me out of it. I knew. I did not offer. Like, no, go buy your own washi tape. You're not getting mine. I am her craft store. Not today. Not today, I'm not. So the beading took place on a different day. The making of the signatures, the folding of the paper, the sewing of the pockets was all done on the previous day. So I'm trying to figure out how long it takes, but I guess it's what you do, you know. I didn't really put a bunch of images. If I have them, I don't know where they are right now, so I didn't stress about it. I just stressed about the stupid cover, the skull napkin not working. That was the big stress. And I have to remind myself, don't put quite so many pages in. I think I did good. I mean, I had enough, but not too many. There's that blue. See it all grunged up? So the Creepy Circus journal I did, it was, Dan keeps it at work, and it's on his bookshelf standing up. So I told him not to, squeeze it or, yeah. And somebody came in and was cleaning like a deep, like a, what do you call it? Because of the COVID, sanitizing kind of cleaning. Anyway, they saw the book and wanted to know, thought he bought it in a store. And her sister said, no, Rebecca made that. She's like, no way. Yes way. So I'm going to use, I don't think it shows, but I'm going to use these beads as a dangle. If I can find my skull beads to hang on there. If I can't have my skull on the front. This is Gothic. It doesn't mean supernatural, it just means dark and weird, right? To me, that's what it is to me. So it's a mood. My mom used to give me Gothic romances. That's probably what's wrong with me. 12-year-old me reading Gothic romances. Love the monsters. Love the Addams Family. That's Gothic. old Victorian creepy house. So are we done? I think we're done. Okay, now that you know how it was done, mostly, let's have a look through. I got this scrapbook paper at the Idea store. They sell it by the pound, and I had grabbed everything that looked old or whatever. This is the paper I coffee and tea dyed. This is a tag I made quite a while ago. I thought it went in there. Here are those papers. I don't know what I don't know how they were really supposed to work, but anyway. There's the napkin. I put some washi tape on it. Yummy. I don't know what's going to happen to this journal. It may go with the pile of journals for sale at a later date. I may do some stamping in it. I want you to look at that yumminess. Look at that. I need more stuff to stick in the pockets. That is actually a grease stain, because when you're tea dyeing in the kitchen, on the stove, around the stove, yes, that kind of stuff happens. But whatever. Now wait, did I do that twice? I must have. I must have done that twice, because there it is. No. It's this napkin. This was added on. Okay. Well, that was so 2 days ago, like, I can't even remember. But a shout out to Kay Borland for all the cool napkins. Yep. Look at that. There is this page. I'm going to take this off. I don't know what I'll just stick it down there. Probably put some glue drops. I'm kind of in love with that too, even though it's a little labor intensive, because you got to draw each thing on. This one too. Okay. That's the ghost, like when you pull it up. Ta-da! That's what the cover was supposed to look like, but it didn't. Live and learn. This laid on the table and got picked up some ink from the mat. There's what it looks like when you first do it. thus concludes my Gothic journal. If I add anything more spectacular to it, you'll know. And then if I put it up for sale, there'll be another flip through. That's not going to be till the end of October. So anyway, thanks for looking and putting up with me. I loved ya.